Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended. If it's your first time here, I do 2 readings a day, so I've already done the one in the morning. You might want to go see that one first, because this is the second reading of the day, which is explaining the first one more in depth. Okay, so the cards that I'm going to be using today, in case you're looking for them, I have a link at the bottom that says Find a Deck, the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards, and the Yarn Tarot. They're alphabetically, they're all in alphabetical order in the link below when you click on it. So to find a deck, these are affiliate links. They help with this channel. They give me a little commission if you buy it from Amazon. Alright, so I said I was going to look at the 6 of water. And in this book, they explain the 6s as well. So I decided to use that one. And it's really in line with everything. So underneath the deck is always things that you may not be seeing. Let me put these aside here. And we'll begin. It said, circling with friends is the resolution to the conflicts encountered in the 5s. The confidence and productivity the herb crafter experienced in the trees is the 3s, as in number 3, is magnified when she unites people for a greater cause. In the ritual work of the 6s, she combines the skill of creating sacred space she learned in the 4s with meeting the challenges she encountered in the 5s. So I like the fact that they're using all the different numbers to get you where you've been. They're telling you all these, you know, this from this to this to this, how the energy changed and how you're using it to increase your knowledge, your wisdom. Okay, so in the 6 of water, you have celebrate milestones, old and new. Okay, and it says to honor your connection by expressing how much love, friendship, and means to you. Okay? Sharing nourishes the soul. So it's saying to also share your experiences with others so that they don't feel so alone. You're not the only one who goes through all of this. As I said, sometimes just by living your best life, by learning through all your experiences, that's how we share and grow. This is why the elders in families used to share stories, because it's the wisdom of their experiences that help future generations or the young people. Okay? It's an art that's lost now. So, it says, with our pollinating friends teaching us to give freely without expecting anything in return. And the fact of pollinating, that's exactly it. You're giving a little bit of wisdom everywhere. You're pollinating. You're making things grow. Okay? And I'm going to leave that at that because this is the beneath the card, the beneath the deck. So it's stuff that you're not seeing. It's things that forces greater than what you're not really seeing happening right now. I decided to take some of the Sacred Travelers. Not too sure why. I know I've been taking like the herbal medicine. It just feels right for this reading. I never truly know where the energies come from, but they're usually very much in line with everything that I do. Alright, Pisces. So let's see. Let's grab a card from here and see what it has to say. I like using this deck for our monthly. In the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. So this is Spirit telling you that everything is as it should be. Even though it may feel sometimes that things are not going smoothly, that they're not, they don't feel like they're moving in the flow, that you've been through a lot. It is in the flow of things that is supposed to be happening. Okay? It said, let go of the shore, enter the flow. You're moving into a period of grace and ease. All is unfolding perfectly with good timing. Everything is falling into place because you're resisting it. the great river of life. Enjoy the ride. It's not trying to control everything in your life. And we had the Four of Pentacles yesterday, reverse, saying don't control. Don't try to possess anything. Don't try to control anything here, okay? Let the Creator support you. You don't have to do it yourself. The glory of the universe flows through you, okay? It says it's not always easy to let go of the shore. But this is urging you to take a risk and let go, okay? When you're in the flow, you don't need to push or exert effort to make things happen. Okay, you can flow around any obstacle. And if there's a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, let it go. Okay? Let go of the stressful situation. There you go. It's not the right time. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster. You aren't swimming against it. You just enjoy the ride. If you aren't feeling the smooth current of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations in your life, or you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way you move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others in spirit to support and help you. It's perfect. Okay? Perfect words of flow and ease. How to break those blocks. So, I'm taking let me see here. What did I do there? What did I do there? Okay. Open yourself, trust your intuition, cherish the journey. Beautiful. I'll leave that right there. So this is the Yarn Tarot. This is my grandmother's deck. Let me give it a shuffle here. Okay, so the first line is the energy that you are working at. Okay, we were looking at how to remove the blocks, how to get rid of the blocks. The second line is the energy that you could focus on as well. Okay, extra. The last line is what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. That's kind of like their little heads up. What are you should be looking at this as well. So the first card we're looking at is this one. It's the Tower. It had a lot of meaning, a lot of intensity for this one. Let's see if we can go a little closer to do these. What do you think of that, Pisces? Isn't that more fun? I think so. Let's do that, okay? All right. So, went to the ground. Seven of Wands. That card has been showing up a lot recently, okay? We've been seeing it a lot. It's defending your truth and what matters. But I feel that it's more defending what matters. Are you truly going to spend the time just staying in the energy of rot? Or understanding that this rot has a meaning and something that it's offering up to the earth, such as these mushrooms do. They help with the decomposing. That this situation help obliterate something that no longer suited your life, okay? Are you going to keep fighting against it? Or are you just going to embrace the path that you were thrown into, the problems that you were meant to solve, okay? If you see this, like there's a whole bunch of how do I knit this? How do I crochet? Not knit, but how do I crochet out myself out of this? Well, first is just having the crochet hook, okay? If you need to start from scratch, just start from scratch. Start from the beginning. Don't tie yourself up in knots. Just figure it out, okay? Stand your ground and say, I can do this. You can do anything. This was the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords had a lot to offer here. Let me see here. Okay. The Seven of Cups. So, taking that energy transmuting it, running with it, taking it and creating something with it. It's bringing in, it's tested your patience for sure with the Temperance card. But it's brought in some kind of balance. Switching the energy from a negative to a positive, it's bringing in balance and choices. More choices. More than you had before when you were in a negative. When you were thinking, this is all I've got. This negativity. This thing that happened to me. This is all that's happened. Instead you're going, okay, let's flip that. Let's make that balance, it, just switch the balance up here. And I like the fact that this balance is very different. This Temperance is different as well. Okay? Temperance. The word temperance. Tempering, as they're saying. Temper the experience so that it turns out in your favor. You can do that. Okay? You control this. You control your own destiny, your own life. You can temper it to suit your needs, to give you more choices. And that's what this experience is bringing. That's the work that you're doing. And how are you doing that? You're turning it into cakes and tea. Okay? Making it an experience worth, something to talk about. Telling people how you've overcome this. Okay, into the Queen of Cups. Look at you. The beautiful Queen of Cups. First of all, it's our own water energy. Beautiful. And in that water energy, you become receptive, introspective. Okay, a counselor. Somebody who knows. This is coming in. A lot of wisdom coming in. Something you'll be able to impart to others. How did I get past this? Life seems so easy when you have they're showing an older person, somebody comes with problems and talks to the older person, and the older person is, the elderly, the older person starts laughing like, oh, my child, you become that person inside because you've lived through it. And you know that there's a way out of it. There's a way out of the block, out of the stressful situation, where at one point in your life, this is going to be something that you look less for or get out of a lot quicker. Because you just know that certain things are not worth the effort. Or you can just get yourself past it so much faster. Okay, something else that you could be looking at, Seven of Air, getting out of that negative energy as fast as you can. This is the Seven of Swords. Safeguard your happiness. Don't let things affect you as much. Okay, duck that sword of negativity. Okay, don't let people steal your happiness. The World card coming through. It does come out as the last card in this morning's reading. This becomes something that you integrate in every new cycle. This lesson of just not harboring so much on the negative side. You grab the lesson, you grab the wisdom, and you move forward with it. The next up you have Three of Air. Yeah, seeing the truth to move on, not staying in the energy. It's like a quick jump from one to the next, going, okay, I understood. I looked at it. I saw what was there. And now it's time for me to move out of that. Yeah, you work at it in a more constructive way. The Eight of Pentacles. You do your best work in those times when you're moving away. You're working more diligently, more smartly. You focus more on how to switch the energy. It dawns on you more quickly what you can do to change the situation. That's what I'm getting. You become dedicated at finding the solutions in a more constructive way, with the least amount of destruction to you. Okay? And then you have the Fool. The Two of Wands. Right. The Fool. The new beginnings. But with the Two of Wands, it brings in as well, it brings you potential for more new beginnings. Okay? More progress. More glimpsing the bigger picture and seeing what's there. You see the lay of the land in preparation, so that the Fool's journey is not as scary as it used to. You're more prepared, or at least you feel more prepared inside, because you're not dreading as much negative energy coming in or stressful situations. You're more prepared. Okay, so they're saying this is good. The more you do this, the more you become expert at it. It's like anything else. Practice makes perfect. And repeated cycle makes you deal with them eventually, because you start seeing it as such. You start seeing this repeated cycle happening over and over and over again. Okay, so what Spirit wants you to see? The Two of Earth, and that's adapting to the situation. Okay, juggling it. Being able to keep more than one ball in the air at a time and doing it with grace and ease, and I like that all the time. With the Three of Wands. Three of Wands coming in again so that you can launch quickly. I feel a lot of speed in this second reading, like they want you to just move it, not move it along, but get you to the point where you're doing it like, you know, a master crafter. You know how to deal with these things. You're going to be able to deal with them. Not only are you going to be able to deal with them, you're going to be able to help other people deal with them. The other part they want you to see, the Chariot, the momentum, the movement. See what I mean? It feels like it's just going. Just go in that direction. You're doing fine. You're going in the flow. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick look at these, but there's too many. The Page of Swords, Taking Air, Knight of Cups, and the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords. I feel that these are the things, these energies are the ones that you have to be careful for to help, that will disrupt your harmony, okay? That's the Seven of Swords, the negative energy. So the Page of Swords is the idea that comes in but then gets dragged down in your mind because of inexperience. It's new, you don't know how to handle it, and then you create blocks. The Knight of Cups, the ups and downs, the highs and lows, the scary part, okay, of things. So that comes into play with it. That impedes your Chariot, your movement, your momentum that we were talking about in this card this morning. Okay? This one. You will change the momentum of your life experience. So those are important. Those are like showing you what the blocks could be, Pisces. Okay? Okay, so again, they're giving me too many cards. Let me see here. Okay. King of Cups. So we had the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Cups as well. So it's being master of your emotion. Again, they're teaching you how to master your own energy through these different experiences that we're going through, that we're having difficulties with. It's making you even better in your own energy. It's being able to put up with anything, even when the storms are raging around you, when the energies are all, you know, going up and down. It's the cedar. I like the cedar. Cedar, I feel like, is a tree that is strong, yet is malleable. Very, very much in harmony with your environment, Pisces. Especially for Pisces, the King of Cups. King and Queen, harmony, the two. It's perfect. So in the end, you have the World. The World is just the cycle. Learning from your past cycles, moving into your new cycles. Everything that comes into you has helped you. This is how your blocks help you now. They may feel like, oh, this again. Why do I have to deal with this again? Because there's something you haven't dealt with yet. And there we go. Right. Okay, so there's 3 cards that came out. I'm going to leave them out. Okay. So it's the 4 of Pentacles. It's all that control and possessiveness. With the Knight of Swords, which I keep talking about, it keeps coming out. It came out again here. It wants you to take, it wants you to release that control mechanism. Take control more of taking that Knight of Swords and taking off. And the 9 of Cups. Okay? This beautiful energy, transmute it into something different. Go from taking control of something and then taking off like a bullet with something else and just transmuting it into something completely different. Something that is making your wishes and your blessings arrive. Let's see what we have underneath the deck, Pisces. Yeah. What you're not seeing is the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is going to be another card that we're bringing in this week. I do believe it's in what has your past. Let me see. I think it is your past. And we've had that cup quite a few. We've had that card quite a few times. I think it's letting you know how now all of these things that you've gone through are going to be a blessing to you. What's left, what's fallen over, what's stayed up, everything has played a part in keeping you on your journey, on course. Okay? Alright, Pisces, so this has been your second reading of the day. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I enjoyed being with you. I hope that you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we are looking at how the past has been affecting this week for you, and it is the Ace of Pentacles, and we're going to take a good look on what that means and how Spirit can help you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Always take care.